One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Harris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So New Mexico's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they played him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Anderson wants to throw. Right down the middle. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So UCLA's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Under fire. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Lobos want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got him. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun to Gill, looking for room.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw it. Complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And the extra point was good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Anderson will throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. UCLA. The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking down the middle. Right on target this time. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. He's got it down the middle. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Spits it out to the back. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17 and a productive play there. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw, it's Hillstead. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know what people forget? Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 4 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught behind the line, it's Bowers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Lobos will try to convert on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're...
Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
21, New Mexico, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Good timing on the quick out. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Temple. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They'll try to snap it quickly.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hillstead. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
UCLA.
The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Unloads to the wideout. got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Brown.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The short hands, it's Bauer. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one splits the uprights. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Bringing it out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Hillstead. They go to the wide receiver screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Gonna let it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to...
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Finds his target down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Lobos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And forget the punt. He's going to throw it. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the first. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The inside handoff. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Anderson wants to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Got his man in the middle.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Temple. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Lobos will punt this one away. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Power football with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
He'll try to pop the draw.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Breaks into the open. He breaks a tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They run the reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quarterback extends the play. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Takes the handoff. It's Johns. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Going with the ground game left. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing.
Open field on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Oh, they're after him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Got enough space, and they will score. Touchdown, Lobos! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your...
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Strides the back and leaves it on the option.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock.
He wants to take the top off, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Touchdown, New Mexico! They move on top here in the 4th. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Just keep slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Third down play from the gun. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
Goes to the option. Turning it on! Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Finds his man. It's Bowers. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Anderson will throw. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.